Okay, this is section 9.4, where we're going to bring everything together. So let's have a look at the diff here. We're uncommenting this filter so that now our train and upload regression model job will only run when we merge to master, and that's what we expect. Because we're making a change to the ML API, we're incrementing that version, and we're updating the requirements file with the model we published in the previous commit. So note this pattern because it's something that needs to be familiar. So we have the first step where we publish the updated model, and then the second step where our API requirements specify that updated model. You can't do these simultaneously in this mono repo format because one depends on the other. It's a bit more intuitive if you're running, say, microservices and each package and API has a completely separate GitHub repo. But just be aware that there's this sequence that has to be followed. We're uncommenting the differential tests. Little bug fix here to make sure that they run correctly with the correct data set. And that's got everything working. So we can bring it all together by just opening a quick PR. Let's say we make a small fix. For example, just a change to the README. I'm going to do get checkouts, fix README. I'm going to do git push. Let's open up the repo and open this pull request. And you can see here that our 3 tests are running. Let's open them up in Circle CI. Look at the whole workflow. Now note, the last step to publish isn't shown here because we've activated that filter. Once these tests pass, give it a few moments. Let's have a look, in fact, at the console. Yep, so those have all passed now. Then we have the alert that all checks are passing, and we can merge this pull request, and at that point that will trigger the job again in CI, and that job will do the publishing. So it's important to note here that there is a potential room for error if we forget to increment the version and we update our model. So to avoid that, I'll link in the lecture notes to a few mitigation strategies. You can do it with code, or you can do it with process, checklists in your pull request templates, that kind of thing. But really with differential tests, it can be a lot easier to use Docker. So that's something that we'll be revisiting when we move to the section on Docker. Alright, that's it for this section.